I met Walter when he was 75, but you'd never guess it. He moved like someone half his age. One day I asked his secret. He smiled and said, "Most people think aging makes you weak, but it's actually what you stop doing." That stuck with me, because the truth is, decline isn't just inevitable, it's often a choice. And when Walter showed me these 5 simple morning exercises, it felt like unlocking a cheat code for aging. These moves keep your joints loose, muscles strong, and balance sharp. If you're 65 or older, you'll regret skipping these in 10 years. And if you want to stay ahead of aging with simple, science-backed advice, hit that subscribe button now. Let's dive in. Here's a hard truth. It's not just aging that makes people slow down. It's the little things, stiff joints, weak muscles, and balance issues that creep in over time. It starts small. You wake up a little stiffer. Walking upstairs feels harder than it used to. Getting out of a chair takes more effort. And before you know it, you're avoiding movement altogether because it just doesn't feel as easy as it once did. But here's what no one tells you. It's not age alone that causes this. It's what you stop doing. The less you move, the weaker you get. The weaker you get, the more you avoid movement. And that cycle, it's what causes seniors to lose their independence far too soon. The good news, you can break that cycle. And these 5 simple morning exercises will keep you moving freely, feeling strong, and staying independent for years to come. Stick around, because skipping these could be the biggest mistake you make as you age. Exercise number 1, the Wake Up Spine Opener, Spinal Mobility and Posture Fixer. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you stretched your spine? Most people don't even think about it, but here's the truth. Your spine is the foundation of every movement you make. And as you age, it naturally stiffens. That stiffness? It's why so many seniors struggle with hunched posture, back pain, and even trouble getting up from a chair. But it doesn't have to be that way. I learned this from Walter, the man who moved like he was decades younger. He told me, your spine isn't supposed to feel locked up. You just have to wake it up. And this one simple exercise does exactly that. Your spine isn't just there to hold you upright. It affects how you walk, bend, and even breathe. If it gets stiff, everything becomes harder. Poor posture leads to aches and pains, and before you know it, you're moving less, which only makes things worse. But here's the good news. A few seconds of this exercise each morning can reverse that stiffness and keep your back feeling young. This move is simple yet powerful. Here's how to do it. Step 1. Sit tall in a chair or stand with your feet hip-width apart. Step 2. Place your hands behind your head, elbows pointing out. Step 3. Slowly twist your upper body to the right. Hold for a second, then twist to the left. Step 4. After a few twists, reach both hands up toward the ceiling, stretching as high as you can. Step 5. Repeat for 30 seconds every morning. How it helps. Loosens up your spine so you move more freely throughout the day. Improves posture by counteracting slouching and hunching. Reduces back stiffness so you don't feel tight every time you stand up. Boosts flexibility, making everyday movements, like reaching, turning, or even walking easier. Try this right now. Feel that stretch. That's your spine waking up. Comment below if you felt an instant difference, and stick around, because the next move is a game changer for your balance. Exercise number 2, the Ankle Wake Up, Balance and Fall Prevention Booster. Let me ask you, When was the last time you thought about your ankles? Probably never, right? That's exactly the problem. Most people don't realize how important ankle strength is until they stumble on a step, lose their balance, or worse, fall. Falls are one of the biggest risks for seniors, and weak ankles are often the hidden culprit. Over time, they get stiff, weak, and less responsive, making it harder to catch yourself if you trip. But here's the good news. You can train your ankles to stay strong and flexible, and it only takes a few seconds a day. Walter, the man who moved like someone half his age, once told me, "Your body is only as strong as the parts you don't think about." And trust me, this exercise will make you think about your ankles from now on. Your ankles do more than you realize. They support your weight, help with balance, and adjust to uneven surfaces. But as they weaken, simple things like stepping off a curb or walking on grass become risky. The less stable your ankles are, the more likely you are to hesitate, shuffle, or misstep. That hesitation, it's what leads to falls. The solution? Wake up your ankles every morning with this simple move. Here's how to do it. Step 1. Sit in a chair or stand while holding onto a sturdy surface. Step 2. Lift one foot off the ground and slowly circle your ankle 10 times in each direction. Step 3. Flex your toes up toward your shin, then point them down toward the floor. Repeat 10 times. Step 4. Switch legs and do the same on the other side. How it helps. Strengthens stabilizing muscles that keep you steady on your feet. Improves circulation to prevent swelling and stiffness. Enhances balance so you feel more confident when walking, turning, or stepping off a curb. Increases flexibility, making everyday movements, like putting on shoes or standing up, easier. Most people ignore their ankles until they trip. Don't be that person. Try this exercise right now and notice the difference. And stay tuned, because the next move, it'll make getting out of a chair feel effortless. Exercise number 3, the chair power push, strengthens legs and prevents weakness. If there's one movement you do every single day, it's this, standing up. But have you ever noticed how some people struggle just to get out of a chair? Or how over time it starts feeling harder to push yourself up? That's not just aging, that's leg weakness creeping in. Walter, the man who seemed to defy time, once told me, the moment you start relying on your arms to get up, that's when your legs start giving up. And he was right. Leg weakness is one of the biggest reasons seniors lose mobility. It's why people start avoiding stairs. It's why getting in and out of a car feels harder. And it's why so many end up needing assistance just to do simple things. The good news? You can fight back, starting with this one simple exercise. Your legs are your foundation. They carry you through every movement, walking, climbing stairs, even standing still. But as they weaken, your body compensates. You start using your arms more. You hesitate before standing up. You might even avoid movements altogether. And once that cycle starts, it's hard to stop. But if you strengthen your legs now, you can stay independent longer. You'll move with confidence, reduce your risk of falls, and keep your body working the way it should. Here's how to do it. Step 1. Sit in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Step 2. Without using your arms, push through your legs and stand up tall. Step 3. Slowly lower yourself back down with control. Step 4. Repeat 10 times. If that feels easy, do another round. How it helps. Builds leg strength so standing up feels effortless. Keeps knees and hips functional, reducing stiffness and pain. Boosts balance and stability, helping prevent falls. makes everyday tasks easier, like getting out of bed, climbing stairs, and stepping onto a bus. Think about it. How easy is it for you to stand up without pushing off? Try this right now and comment below. How many reps could you do? And stay tuned, because the next exercise, it's the key to moving pain-free for years to come. Exercise number 4, the core activator, the secret to staying upright and stable. Most people think their core is just about having strong abs, but let me tell you, it's so much more than that. Your core is your body's control center. It's what keeps you balanced, helps you stand tall, and even protects your spine. Walter, the man who moved like he was decades younger, once told me, the moment your core weakens, your whole body starts working against you. And I've seen it happen. When your core is weak, your posture suffers. Your back starts aching. Even simple things like walking or getting out of bed feel harder. But here's the best part. You don't need crunches or sit-ups to strengthen your core. This one simple exercise will activate the deep muscles that keep you upright and stable. And you can do it without even standing up. Your core is more than just your stomach. It's the powerhouse that supports your entire body. Weak core muscles make it harder to balance, increasing your risk of falls. They also lead to poor posture, back pain, and difficulty standing up from a chair. But when your core is strong, your back feels better. You stand taller and move with confidence. You're less likely to lose your balance or trip. Here's how to do it. Step 1. Sit up tall in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the ground. Step 2. Imagine bracing your stomach as if you're about to cough or laugh. Tighten those muscles. Step 3. Hold that tension for 5 seconds, then relax. Step 4. Repeat 10 times. It may seem simple, but this small movement wakes up the deep core muscles responsible for keeping you steady and pain-free. How it helps. Strengthens deep core muscles, preventing slouching and instability. Improves posture, reducing back pain and stiffness. Enhances balance, lowering the risk of falls. Protects the spine, keeping your movements smooth and pain-free. Your core is your body's control center. And this exercise, it's the easiest way to keep your entire body moving freely. Try it now and tell me in the comments, did you feel your core wake up? And stick around, because the next move will keep your shoulders loose and pain-free for years to come. Exercise number 5, the morning march, circulation and energy booster. Ever wake up feeling stiff, sluggish, or just plain tired? You're not alone. A lot of seniors say that mornings feel like the hardest part of the day. Stiff joints, slow movements, and low energy, making it tough to get going. But here's the thing. It's not aging that's slowing you down. It's what your body is missing first thing in the morning. Walter, the man who seemed to have endless energy even in his 70s, had a simple rule. Wake up your body before you ask it to work for you. And that's exactly what this exercise does. It jump-starts your circulation, gets your joints moving, and gives you a natural energy boost, without coffee or supplements. When you wake up, your blood flow is slower, your joints are stiff, and your body is still in rest mode. If you go straight into your day without warming up, you're more likely to feel sluggish, achy, and even unsteady on your feet. But a little movement, that changes everything. A quick 30-second morning march tells your body, it's time to move. It wakes up your muscles, lubricates your joints, and even gives your brain an oxygen boost, helping you feel more alert and ready to take on the day. Here's how to do it. Step 1. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. If needed, hold onto a sturdy surface for balance. Step 2. Start marching in place, lifting your knees as high as you comfortably can. Step 3. Swing your arms naturally, keeping a steady rhythm. Step 4. Continue for 30 seconds. If it feels good, repeat another round. How it helps. Gets blood flowing, reducing morning sluggishness. Wakes up stiff joints, making movement feel easier. Boosts energy levels, giving you a natural wake-up without caffeine. Improves coordination, helping prevent missteps or stumbles early in the day. Try this right now, just 30 seconds of marching. Feel the difference? Let me know in the comments how energized you feel after. Aging doesn't take away your mobility, neglect does. But today, you did something most people don't. You took action. You just learned 5 simple moves that can keep you strong, balanced, and independent for years to come. It's not about doing everything at once. It's about consistency. A few minutes each morning can make the difference between struggling with movement and moving freely without hesitation. So here's my challenge to you. Stick with these exercises for a week, just 1 week, see how you feel. And if you notice even the smallest improvement, imagine what's possible in a month or a year. Your body will always work for you if you give it the right tools. If you found this helpful, tap that like button so more people can see it. And if you want more simple, powerful ways to stay strong as you age, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Which of these exercises surprised you the most? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts.